Why, hello there. Well, I watched this movie. It's called Spider-Man No Way Home. For some reason, this guy named Peter Parker's in it. I know I'm supposed to know that name, but it doesn't really ring a bell. In fact, I had 3 actors playing him. I was like, wow, that's weird. I was always wondering, like, wait, I saw a lot of Spider-Man, but for some reason this Peter Parker showed up. Me messing around with the spoilers, right? I mean, was it a month ago I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, and that was kind of a love letter to Harold Ramis, and probably great for fan service. Fan service done right is very, can be very entertaining. This is fan service. 100% fan service. If you like the previous Spider-Man movies, you'll love this one. They went out of their way to bring back some of the best moments of the previous Spider-Man movies. By the way, if you're expecting Kirsten Dunst and James Franco, nope, they weren't here. Oh yeah, they brought back all the old actors, all the old villains and their actors that played them. Particularly Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, as you saw in the trailer. Defoe is back as the Green Goblin. Yeah, even with the suit that everyone complained about. And, oh yeah, Jamie Foxx was in this as well, as Electro. The interesting part about this whole thing was the fact that filmmakers obviously wanted to bring out the best of these actors by making them act in the most comfort zone. Jamie Foxx in this film acted more like a Jamie Foxx character, and not the doofus we saw in Amazing Spider-Man 2. He acted kind of like the Electro you thought you were going to get when you saw it at Comic-Con. I also love watching William Dafoe chew up as much scenery as possible. He just seems to have so much fun. Of course, the biggest applause, and I think we almost got a standing ovation, is when Andy Garfield and Tobey Maguire showed up in this film. Toby got the largest audience pop. There's plenty of YouTube videos that show it. Benedict Cumberbatch was in this film, and so was Benedict Wong, playing their roles. And I think I should tell you, there will be another Doctor Strange movie out. Watch out for it. Yeah, this was a very entertaining film. It was really kind of like trying to make up for a lot of the sins of the previous Spider-Man films. And kind of trying to give these villains like a rightful redemption story. Let's face it, there was no redeeming the Green Goblin after the first one. And he was going to die. There was actually a redemption arc, though, for Doc Ock, if you remember in Spider-Man 2. And Sandman, who by the way was also in this film, also had a bit of a redemption arc. A bit, not a lot. Kind of just Thanos snapped out of existence. Spider-Man 3. Also brought up the fact that if you're Spider-Man, sorry, the most significant person in your life is going to have to die. One way or the other. As formulaic as Spider-Man's life is, yeah, he's going to lose somebody else in this film as well. This film was quite very entertaining. I really did enjoy it. Now I'm going to comment. I actually did try to do a review for Ghostbusters Afterlife, and I actually watched it. And I was disgusted by it. I think I should tell you, I actually went to watch in the same theater I'm watching the Spider-Man movie in. As you know, I watched Spider-Man virtually in every single film I watched in a completely different movie theater, some way, some form. I mean, the last time I watched in Fort Lauderdale, I watched the original Spider-Man Homecoming in the Rosemary Square parking garage. I think like the previous one I watched actually in Chicago, that was the last Andy Garfield one. Watched the first Andy Garfield in New Brunswick, New Jersey. I keep going back. I think I watched the first one in Nyack, New York. And now you know. A little too much information, right? It's not like I'm working on other reviews right now. I know last month I gave you a bit of a review of the Buffalo Bills invading New Orleans. I kind of left that in there, particularly because I really didn't like the review for Afterlife. That film was actually quite entertaining. It's a B movie. Basically what it is. This one's more of a B+. I really did enjoy it. And, it really did bring out the best in every actor and what they can actually do. And you really understand that Andy Garfield's actually a very good actor. It's kind of weird. He gets lost in all those Spider-Man movies. People just forget that. I know he's in The Social Network and kind of got lost in that one. Let's see what else. I mean, the direction was very well done. They did the best to try to tie it in with all the other films. Sadly, they did waste Sadly, they did waste Bane in this one. I know, it would be funny, like, like Tobey Maguire's like, oh no, Venom's here! And then like, Tom Hardy shows up, he's like, that's not Venom, that's Bane! Come on, you would love that, wouldn't you guys? Even better, they find him in the football stadium right before he blows up the Steelers. Oh no, I gave him another spoiler away for Dark Knight Rises. Anyway, this is a B+ movie, and I'm out of here. So have a good night. Bye.